well, you're ready to hit the road for a weekend getaway, and if you're planning on taking your dog or cat with you, there's some things you might need to know before you take off.
By the way, you could take my cat with you if you're interested, but that's another story.
Paul hates his cat.
No, I don't. I'm very nice to my cat. Dr. Jill joins us with some helpful suggestions when it comes to traveling with your pet, because it can be a challenge. Hi, Jill.
Hi, good morning.
Thanks for joining us. Start us off. Best tips for traveling with we want to bring the pets that we love on our vacation with us.
Right, and the weather is just heating up like crazy, so the first thing I want to make sure is people don't leave their pets in the car. Really important. It can heat up to well over 200 to 300 degrees, and even 5 minutes is really dangerous.
So what about when you're traveling, Jill? Is it okay because you see the window down for the dogs and stuff? I mean, is that okay to just leave it as long as it's not wide open like that? But look at that face.
Oh, boy.
Look at that face. So is it okay, Jill, to have it cracked a little bit for the dog just while you're traveling, just to make sure the dog has some fresh air?
Right, cracked a little bit is fine. Make sure that, especially this little gal here, she likes to stick her head out the sunroof. Really important to make sure that they don't put their heads out the windows because debris from the road can get up into their face, up into their noses. They can actually scratch their eyes and have a horrible eye infection. So you want to make sure that they're not hanging their heads out the window.
Oh, I have to tell you, I'm crushed, and we'll follow your advice, but that looks like the most fun any dog has ever had.
Yeah.
Oh, they totally love it, I know. And I hate to say it, but they come into me with little cuts and scratches on their noses. They get little eye infections, corneal scratches. So it's a trip to the vet most of the time.
Okay.
So it's worth not letting them enjoy that breeze all the time.
So what about them, Jill, in the back seat? Because I'm not a good back seat rider. I tend to get nauseous. I need to be up front. Are dogs and cats like that as well, or are they okay equilibrium-wise?
They are. They actually get car sick. There's some wonderful products out on the market that are natural. I have one here called Happy Traveler. If you can take a peek, it's a little capsule. It's all natural. It has valerian and chamomile in it. And you can give that to your pet about 45 minutes before you travel. And a lot of times it just calms them down. It's like drinking a cup of chamomile.
Okay, if we can keep you here for about 30 more seconds, we're going to have to run. But I do want to ask, if somebody decides, I don't want to take the pets with me and I'm looking to board my pet, have any advice for that?
Make sure that you have your medical records in order. Make sure you check out your facility. Ask people. Go check out the facility. Walk around. Take a look. You can see we have a big yard here, doggy swimming pools, other dogs to play with. Make sure your pet isn't locked in a cage all the time. They get plenty of fresh water, walks, and special foods if they need a special diet. All really important to check with the facility. Make sure there's a veterinarian around somewhere or vet on the premises of the boarding facility as well in case there's an accident.
Great advice, Jill.
I have some friends who really pamper their boxer like that one in the vehicle behind you, and they take them to this, resort whenever they're gone, and he doesn't want to go home after that. They treat him so well. So, Jill, it's always a pleasure. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, I love a boxer. Oh, yeah. Bring him down here to play with us sometime. If you have any questions for Dr. Jill, you can call her. There's her number there on the screen. It's 916-989-0738. Good advice.
Yep.
A landmark for city's power resources.